Hi guys, welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions. So you can ask yourself, what the hell am I looking at? Well, this is a little spreadsheet that I put together. Now, I wanted to get myself prepared as possible when it came to characters that are going to be changed in the game and also characters that maybe are getting buffed, and say which ones do I like, should I test them, what should I test them on when it comes to the update going live. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then this is all about the big nerf, and this goes back to a Kabam post, which is well, this one here that kind of says that basically everything's changed in flat values. Life as we know, as we kind of love it, is over, and the whole world looks a bit poop. But there's no reason to feel sad or kind of disparaged in any kind of way. I'm going to try and prepare myself the best way possible, and all I know that I need to do is test against stuff that what I know is going to change. So the characters, and these are characters that I've chosen. It's all about your own personal preference. These are characters that maybe were useful at one time, but maybe won't be as useful as they will do when it comes to the 12.0 going live. So the characters that I've chosen to test are Ultron, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, Thor, Doctor Strange, Phoenix, Hulk, Yellow Jacket, Ant-Man, Black Panther, Black Bolt, Wolverine, Abomination. And they all have different things that I want to test them on. So for an Ultron, it's crit chance. Scarlet Witch is everything. Why do I mean everything? Because basically all great buffs come from hitting crit. So when she hits a crit, she gets a buff, or gets a debuff effect on the enemy characters. So obviously she's not going to be as useful, but it doesn't matter. Subtlety, is that going to be worse? That's what I'm testing Black Widow on. Armor break stacks on Thor. Obviously does get a little bit more fury, and that's what's going to happen in the changes. Doctor Strange, power gain, lifesteal. Apart from lifesteal being spelt wrong, it doesn't really matter. That's what I'm going to... And buff duration. But I need to test him on that when he comes into the game as a change. Phoenix, armor break stacks increase. This is what I want to check the character on, because I want to see if that's going to be good for me going forward. I do have that character. I really want to awaken the character and put her up higher ranked, but we'll need to see from this update. Hulk, physical resistance, fury generating plus stacking, then stunning opponents, and lower than health with 25%. Then he's going to be badass. Yellow Jacket, I want to check the L2 and the power sting from the L2 and the L3 power sting duration, because that is going to be amazing. Ant-Man, poison and fatigue. That's something I want to test the champion on. Black Panther, critting and bleeding, and the L3. These are three things about the character that are just going to be a lot better, and mean that the standard version is going to be a little bit more interesting, to the point that he could be rank 5 potential for me. Black Bolt, armor breaks. He's meant to get some more from that, so that's going to be great, especially because the character deals out direct damage. So that's like, wow. Wolverine, regen, good or bad. And the same thing applies from Ultron, and mainly a lot of the regenerations. Are they good? Have they been significantly nerfed? And that will be something that I will go, well, I'm not quite sure. Abomination, fury and poison, is it any better? And finally, this is the one that everybody wants to find out about. Gwen Stacy. I think I spelled Gwen Stacy wrong. I think it's like that. And this is basically all about the character being more helpful and effective. So combat mode by dashing back and holding back block. I want to check that. Evasion chance on special 1, increased 25%. Increased duration to 10 seconds, special 1. Now grants large boost critical hit chance. That's something I really want to see. Increased armor break caused by Hunter Spider mode. Trap Spider mode now triggers a weakness on the opponents when successfully. Increased base critical hit chance. So all this stuff I want to test on my champions. So once I've tested them out, I'm then going to do a results of the test. So what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and then will I rank it up or will I rank it down. I largely suggest you guys doing something similar. Taking a handful of champions, or your own maybe your favorite champions that are being nerfed, or maybe champions that you really want to consider, and do something with them. You know, look at them. Go to this announcement. I will put a link in the description of where to go to, and you'll find different changes that happen to each champion. So we've got Abomination, Ant-Man, Black Bolt, and the list goes on. I've chosen the ones I've chosen because number one, I have them, and number two, they are going to be ones that are going to help me out in the long run. I've already made some pre-update decisions though. So these ones I've put notes against them and maybe my justifications of where and why I'm going with them. So Phoenix at 4-star, armor break, stacks increase. This will be a reason that maybe I will look to awaken and then increase the signature level. Black Panther, 4-star. Crit chance on specials plus damage from bleed when crits. Maybe a justification to put him up to 440. He may even go higher for me. Black Bart, 4-star armor breaks on specials. That's something I really want to see. If you can do loads of L1s with the character and stack those armor breaks, this is something that I want to see. Could be very effective and could be a justification for the character to be ranked up. Wolverine, I need to find out what that regen's doing before I justify him being awakened and signature increased. I really want to, guys. I really want to. Cyclops at 5-star. I may rank down because I don't use him quite as much. Gwen Stacy, 440 worth or 90 as 99 signature. Yeah, Gwen Stacy will probably go up to be a 99 signature. Well, she is a 99 signature, but up to a 440. There seems a good case for it. Juggernaut, 440. Yeah, I don't actually use the character that much. I used to use him quite a bit. I don't anymore. Cyclops, blue team, 440 at the moment. Is he worth doing anything with? I don't use him anymore. So I'd like to use champions that I like to do them on champions that I use. Hulk, 4-star, 440 worthy. Yeah, those changes. He could be really good. Captain Marvel, 5-star. I don't use her quite as much, so maybe rank her down. Spider-Man, 5-star. He's, I may rank him down again. Star-Lord has got to go up to 550, but I am waiting for that level up event as well, coupled with maybe a tech advancement in order to kind of reap the rewards, if you know what I mean. And then finally Cable up to 440, and then I'll be justification again for him to be up and to have awaken ability, yes, to his signature ability as well. So my current roster, to give you an idea, this is what I've got. My 5-star roster at rank 2. This is obviously where I'm spending those tier 4 basics and a little bit of those those class specific ones, which I may look to then take back to myself and kind of reappoint them in a different areas. I don't know. Why am I talking about rank ups and rank downs? Well, we do get back some rank ups and rank downs. So we get this. So this here. In order to say sorry, Command did his constellation reward, which was this. So we get 5 generic 5-star rank down tickets, 9 generic 4-star rank down tickets. For me, it doesn't really bother with it. Doesn't really matter with the 3-star ones or the mastery points. I haven't properly decided on my mastery changes. I need to really kind of consider how good champions are post update, because we haven't seen any footage of these new champion changes in action. So, like I said, the roster currently is Cyclops, 5-star rank 2, Dormammu, 5-star rank 2, 5-star Captain Marvel, rank 2, Spider-Man, rank 2, Storm, rank 2. 4-star roster: Cap, World War 2, rank 5, Ultron, 5, Black Widow, 5, Scarlet Witch, 5, Miss Marvel, 5. I've got so many other ones I could rank up to rank 5, but I am saving them up for the point of, advancement events, because again, I've got to reap in the rewards. But I could increase my roster quite quickly. I think I need a few tier 4 basics as well, so it would be nice to get some of them soon. So I need to do master mode in the event. Rocket Raccoon is rank 4, Nightcrawler rank 4, Elektra rank 4, Yellow Jacket rank 4, Spider-Man Symbiote rank 4, Cyclops 90s rank 4, Magic rank 4, Agent Venom rank 4, Moon Knight rank 4, Doctor Strange rank 4, Age of Ultron Vision rank 4, Juggernaut rank 4, and Thor rank 4. So those are 440s, and obviously above there's a 550s. That is my current roster. So what I am saying to you guys and what I'm advising to you guys is be prepared. And the best way you can be prepared is have a look at the champions that, maybe all of your champions, and maybe ones that are changing a little bit. So ones may become a lot better. And what I do suggest again is go to the announcement page. A link is in the description. And if you go down, you'll see all your champions that are on this list. Granted, some may come in the future that they'll need to be changed, but if you have a champion on this list, then maybe have a look at changing them in any kind of way to benefit you and the way that you're playing. So what you can do is you can create a spreadsheet just like this on Google. Now, it's absolutely free. You can create a Google sheet and then create a list of characters to test. Maybe they're characters that you necessarily like or dislike, or ones that you sort of enjoyed using but are going to be changed. Put a criteria what you want to test them on based on maybe the changes, and obviously go to the link in the description for that, and then put a results of the test. Then put questions to yourself. Will I rank up the person? Ultron based on his crit chance not being as good as it used to be? Oh yes, I'll rank that down. I'm not, basically, because I don't know, I think the champion's actually going to be quite good after the update still. Regardless of crit chance, still a kind of well-rounded champion. What will let down that champion? Maybe regeneration. But again, we need to see this going in, and if regeners are going to take a little bit of a hit, then we need to reprioritize our efforts and what we're doing within the game, especially when it comes to end game stuff. So, like I said, top advice is make a spreadsheet, test on certain things that will change in the game, and hopefully you can come to decisions about how you will reboot your roster. And that's what I'm quite excited to do. I'm quite excited to reboot all the champions that I had, which are here, and reboot them and have some new ones, because I don't want to always play the same champions. I like to be forced to play other ones, and I think this is what Kabam were trying to get out of us. They're trying to make us challenge our own abilities to then play something different, and play to the whistle, so to speak. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, then please hit that like button. Also, then forward it on and share it with people that may find this more helpful, especially if you're having a panic on when it comes to what do I do before the update when it comes to my champions, what do I do post update. Remember that it's not about the best champion or what we tell you to be a god tier champion. It's wrong for anybody to put a list together of who is the top champion based on anything, because when you put something on a pedestal, when it gets knocked off said pedestal, then you notice it's gone. But if you don't manage to kind of put this in a kind of theoretical ranking system of community loves of this, then you're going to be absolutely fine. So the next time we find a god tier champion, nobody say anything. Keep it a secret and post it on the Facebook forums, or not the Facebook forums, but on the private, the Reddit, the other areas. So keep it quiet, keep it secret. I think we're gonna have to pass little secret notes to one another. Anyway, thanks again, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Don't forget to subscribe for more Contest of Champions content. Bye bye.